We are live! Welcome to the Mythos Mystery Society presents Root, Chapter 4, Promises Made. Brought to you by Schmuckies. Schmuckies!
Promises kept. Promises kept is chapter 4.
Promises kept. Schmuckies, promises kept.
In the orbit of sirens.
I'm Dave. I play as Poe the Possum Vagrant. And I guess we'll toss it over to Tom to introduce himself.
I'm T.A. Bruno, the author of In the Orbit of Sirens, just to make that joke come full circle. I'm playing Orson J. Barnes, and I'm going to take that throne. Pass it over to Jason.
If you don't mind if I do.
just squeak in here and take your throne.
I'm playing Jackdaw, the Crow Tinkerer, and I'm the Lord of War.
You're Jared Leto?
No, that was Nick Cage.
Jared Leto's also in that movie.
No one cares.
Cool.
And I'm Ty. I am the keeper here in this forest, in these woods. These are mine.
I'm Gary Lucy.
All right, and we will begin. Lantern in hand, Cinnamon walks through the forest, stopping occasionally to pick flowers. When the countdown to the wedding continues, Jack secured a military contract with the Grand Duchy after a hard-fought demonstration. Poe is snout deep in a mystery, and Orson, the new best man, has machinations all his own. Will the Vagabuddies see the wedding through to the safe conclusion, or will they be the ones to tear it asunder? And we open on Orson in the streets of Subspire Keep. It is basically dusk. You have maybe minutes, not hours, remaining until your last-minute bachelor party. What do you do?
I look up at the clock tower because I don't have a watch on my. There you go. So how much? I have minutes till they all arrive.
It's 8. You assume 8. I mean, it's not like you said dusk, so it's not like you said nightfall. I think so. It's not like it's like 8 p.m. So you assume they will be arriving shortly.
I'm hoping the bachelor arrives first.
Cool. Roll luck.
I'm hoping I also. Oh yeah, I was like looking for my.
You fail your luck roll and somebody just shoots you in the chest and takes all your money. Oh wow, really bad, real bad.
I got a 8.
Yeah, 8 is 8's higher. Yeah, it's half. Yeah, you see Lord Hodel. He's walking. He's wearing kind of like he's not wearing his finest because he's assuming it's gonna be like a bachelor party. He doesn't want to like dress up for it. Doesn't want to be noticed in the streets. So he's wearing like not peasant clothes, but definitely like lower
assless chaps.
He's wearing his assless chaps and his beret.
Oh, my boy!
Hey man, what's up? What's going on? I'm psyched for tonight. I'm psyched for this. I think I really need this.
Yeah, I'm psyched too, as if it is the 70s in the U.S. America. Yes, no, I think we're gonna make up for what happened to all your friends.
Yeah,
when they were brutally murdered in front of you last time we did this. It's gonna be great. Why don't you follow me indoors and let's get you in a very bad look.
Yeah, all right. Yeah, man, looking bad, looking cool. I think
let's compromise your reputation. Let's go. What's the name of the place?
The Burrow Hole.
The Burrow Hole. It's not molasses. Let's go look at some molasses.
Okay, so, and you were told where this spot is. So, it is in an alley behind Ocean Steve's. You see a raised mound of dirt with a thin rectangular door that most would have to duck to enter. A middle circle sits in its center. What do you
do? We approach the door.
Okay.
And go right in.
Oh, no, you don't.
Get up to that bar and it's locked?
There was a roll to see if you remember the code to get in.
Oh shit! Oh wait, I might have the code. Hold on. If it's something I would know, can we? Oh yeah, no. I go up to the door and I knock 3 times.
Correct. Yep. Yeah.
You know, the normal, appropriate amount of knocking.
And the middle.
And then I wink at Hodel. Like, yeah.
Oh, man, you really got this on lock. You got the password.
I'm your best man. I'm your best man. I got your back.
The circle opens
on your back.
And you hear a voice. How many?
2. One's important.
You got a
It's
coin?
me.
This guy says Hodel as he kind of hits you on the shoulder.
I look at him. I contain myself for now.
You get coin. You get coin to get in.
Can I make? Nah, I guess I'll pay for it. I give him some coin.
Okay.
It's depletion, right? Just 1 depletion.
Yes, it is a. Oh well.
Or can I say? Or can I haggle?
I was gonna say you could
This is the prince
look at
or
this.
the duke. What is he again? Sorry.
Hodel is, I think, in line. Double check. I believe he's in line.
I have it.
He's
Somewhere.
a lord. He's a lord.
I should probably remove all this data I have on mole puns and cat puns, so I can easily look up what he is. He's Lord Holzel Turpin.
Yes.
Do I still have to pay coin if I'm bringing in the VIP of the week?
Depends if you want that VIP service.
You're gonna deny. I look at Hodel. You're gonna deny Lord Holzel of the Lord of this kingdom entry.
Roll a.
You know he could burn this place to the ground with everyone in it and still sleep great at night.
Don't please don't threaten the constituents of this place.
Do you want to die here?
No, man.
Just answer this. Look yourself in the mirror and do you want to be responsible for the burning, horrible death of everyone inside this building?
This is a rough opener, bud. Roll a roll. I was gonna roll.
I got this.
You're gonna roll 2. You're gonna roll a. Either persuade an NPC. You're gonna roll for sure. Persuade an NPC for Lord Hodel to open right now, just for the things you are saying. But also, you are going to roll either trick an NPC or persuade an NPC for this guy, the doorman.
Well, I got persuade an NPC. My first roll was a 9.
Okay.
So I don't know if you want to give that to Hodel or what.
Yeah, we'll give it to Hodel.
And then we're saying trick an NPC.
Either I'll let you use trick or persuade, depending on what you think is gonna be better or more applicable for the doorman.
I'll persuade because I genuinely feel like Hodel can do something about this. That one I got a 6. That's good.
You Lord Hodel thinks you're doing this in his best interest, despite he's not necessarily approving of your methods. So he doesn't say anything, but the doorman says, I mean, yeah, we'll let him in for free. We won't charge him, but you want the VIP service for the high paying client. You gotta cough up a little coin, brother.
That's right. All right, I'll give you just a little. I'll do this for you, Hodel, my best friend.
Thanks,
and
man.
I give him a coin.
All right, mark a depletion.
And as I hand him the coin, I say, "If you ever cross me again, I will rip your family to pieces." And then I walk past.
The door opens and you see, there's a tiny rat behind the door who looks at you with a mix of scared anger. And there's a very narrow staircase heading downward.
Follow me right this way.
Okay. And as you guys begin to head downward, we will switch perspectives to Jack. Jack, I think just you and Pepper have finished officially the planning phases and have discussed going to get, relax before the night of work ahead of you.
Oh wow, I didn't even realize the time. Do we have to get going?
We don't have to. I mean, we could work here all night, lad. But I don't think. I think maybe a little bit of drink, a little bit of rest before we spend the night. Inventing might relax a little bit. Get the creativity juices flowing.
I mean, I'm pumped, but yeah, I guess. I was invited to this thing. I guess I should probably go.
Oh, what sort of event am I welcome to?
Sure. I think the more the merrier.
All right. well, head on. And then, yeah, it's been a while. Pepper, once again, is a rabbit. He a little bit older, has his whiskers down past his mouth, and it has 3 notches taken out of his left ear. All right, and you guys head to the burrow hole, correct?
Yep.
Okay. All right, we will then we'll go to Poe. Poe, what are you doing?
I'm screaming in the streets. What's the name of the one knight that I'm trying to find?
Bellana. Roll luck.
That's the best way to find her. She said if I needed help, just to call on her. And that's how I decided to do it. Let's see. I got a 6. It's like 2 a.m., isn't it?
No, it's not. It's like 8. It's probably. I think it's what is it? Fall? It's probably like 7 p.m. 6 or 7 p.m. right now.
Oh, really? I thought it was like really late at night.
No, it's not really late.
I slip on like a dead banana peel.
No, actually, what we're gonna do for this is it's not that you don't find her; it's that you mark 1 exhaustion as you've been screaming all day and
screaming and tripping and falling in puddles and scared.
Brandon at one point goes, "You sure don't want a little bit of rest, sir? You don't want to."
You can't sleep ever. You can never sleep again now. Now the mystery's afoot. Someone's gonna die, Brandon. Someone's gonna die today. You're probably gonna die today, Brandon. If we don't figure out who did it, they're gonna kill you. Then they're gonna kill your dad. Then they're gonna kill everyone in town. Not me though. Not again.
Brandon is crying as you like lay on the ground yelling at him.
I'm like covered in just like trash. Puddles.
And but you hear the sound of movement coming down the street, and you see you see Persephone and Bellana walking down the street. Bellana in not the same like regal gear she had before, like a nice jacket. Underneath you can see chainmail, and she's wearing a saber by her side still. Persephone is wearing fairly nice attire. She's wearing a green and white dress.
I don't know Persephone, so.
Oh right, yeah, you never met Persephone.
Yeah, I wouldn't know anything about Persephone, so I wouldn't really.
Well, you don't know. Well, hold on. You don't.
I know about
anything.
her, but
you
I don't know what she
her.
looks like, so I wouldn't recognize she's Persephone. Let's put it
correct.
that way. I'd probably recognize she's vaguely important if she's being escorted by that, but it's Poe, so whatever. Yeah. But I just kind of like run up to her, screaming and flailing.
Yes. How are
I know her! I know
her! Brandon says, "Yay!" And Brandon like claps on the floor, on the ground.
Everyone's looking. There's people who just don't want to make eye contact.
Are you all right? I did something happen? Are you
You goddamn right something's happening. Bellana, listen to me. I try to take Bellana away from Persephone to have like a private conversation.
You do, but Bellana like escorts you and Persephone like to like the buildings, like to like stand up against the next one of the shops.
No, she can't be here. She can't be here. Everyone's a suspect. Bellana!
Poe, this is you're in the presence of Persephone. She is a duchess to be. She is the bride to be. Persephone, this is Poe, a helping hand here to aid in the smoothness of the wedding. And she offers Persephone smiles at you and offers you her hand.
I offer my hand. It's wet because I've been crying.
She takes out like a kerchief and like gently like dabs it on your hand and then like shakes.
Oh.
You can. You know what? You can just keep that. That's for you.
Thank you.
Oh my!
I was starving.
So Poe, I can ask Persephone to stand aside a little bit, but she will have to be around.
I'm gonna. I want to roll. Figure someone out.
Sure.
I got 7, 8, 9.
That's not bad. I think you get 1 question for that? You pull it up.
Let's figure that out. That's great. So
Pull it up on the
figure
thing.
someone out. I get. Come on, do it. Do it. 10 plus roll, hold
One.
3,
One.
7 or 9, hold 1 while interacting with them. Spend 1 hold and ask one player.
Or you can ask something specific.
How do I just want basically. I've unfortunately not like. I want to look at her and see if maybe I could. This is. I don't know how to. Does she look suspicious in any way? I don't. I haven't asked any questions or anything, and I have no like. Poe doesn't really know her or anything like that, but is like. She carrying herself in a way that I should be suspicious if I'm trying to investigate in a political assassination.
I would say here's what you get with your one hold in that line of questioning. Number one, the thing you get is that she looks a little like on edge right now is what you would grasp from that. She doesn't look. I wouldn't say she looks suspicious. She does look a little on edge. But you do know, like, it is her job to protect Persephone. She is, like, the chosen knight.
Oh, I was talking about Persephone. I was trying to gauge if I trust
I thought you were asking about B'Elanna.
Yeah, I just assumed B'Elanna was on edge, because I'm talking to her.
Persephone seems, she doesn't seem. I mean, she seems friendly. Like she talk like as you guys kind of talk off a little bit. She picks Brendan out of the street and like starts wiping away his tears a little bit. But doesn't seem super concerned. But doesn't seem. She seems a little ingenuine. I would say is what you would grasp.
Yeah, but I think we need to. B'Elanna. B'Elanna, I think we need to talk in private. And Brendan, keep the dame occupied.
roll luck.
Oh no. 5 plus 1, so it's a 7.
You don't take a damage, but B'Elanna slaps you.
What?
She is the Lady Persephone. She is the Duchess to be. Do not call her a dame.
Oh, I already forgot that. I'm sorry. I'm just so hard boiled right now. I was letting it get to my head.
All right. As long as they're within eyesight, it should be fine.
Okay. I keep backing up until they're far enough, like until they're still in eyesight.
Yeah.
B'Elanna doesn't have to follow me, but I go like ridiculously far back. And then when I see B'Elanna stop walking because she's not comfortable, I come back.
Okay.
B'Elanna, I found out. I looked at the book, see, and it turns out, what the hell is that kid's name? Brandon. Brandon's. It's his grandfather, right?
Grandfather.
Yeah, his grandfather. Brandon's grandfather was recently arrested for the murder of Lord Hodol's bachelor party, yeah?
Yes, correct.
Well, I looked into it, see, and I think he's been framed.
What makes you say that?
Well, I looked into the books at the shop, see, and it turns out whoever made that order made it using out of town currency, silver ingots, and they did it to make it so that what was his fucking name? His fucking name? It's shit, Arnie?
You almost had it.
Elmer?
Yeah.
Elmer. Elmer is it made it so that Elmer showed up precisely after the bachelor party was murdered, but he just to be there to basically be a fall guy. I don't think he actually did it, but someone who paid him made him look like a fall guy.
She kind of sighs. Well, this is very concerning. If
Do you know who would pay in silver ingots?
Silver ingots could. I mean, that's a. Unfortunately, and probably purposefully, a very generic form of currency. If it was branded with, the lizard cult emblem, that would be, very helpful for us, but very obvious. It
yeah,
could
they
be.
probably didn't do that, did they?
No, I would say if it is or it is someone in town just being clever, not wanting to be traced back. If it's a foreign power, the ones we are most concerned about, the Eyrie is at the forefront, the Woodland Alliance. Those are the two most prevalent in this woodland that would have issue with this marriage, I believe. Not to say there aren't others in wait. I know, there have been rumors of lizard cultists around, but
It was a Woodland Alliance or the Eyrie, you said?
the two most prevalent political forces in this woodland, which you guys would already know.
Yeah,
that's
I'm
what
just
you guys
writing it
have
down
about
so I
it.
don't
Yeah.
forget it. Antagonists. Okay. Who do you know who the arresting officer was at the bachelor party?
I think there were a couple guards. I think, what were their names? That they tend to be out front in the watch. I think their names are like Jerry and Ted or something.
Yeah. Okay. I don't know who they are. That's why I was asking you. I don't know who they are.
I believe it was Jerry and Ted.
And if do you think I could get like an official letter from you or some sort of signal that'll allow me to investigate deeper into the ranks to see if I can interview them?
Roll a persuade check.
Persuade an NPC. And it is a 6 plus 5, so that's an 11 plus 2.
Yeah, it's very good. It's very good.
Blink
She
independently.
yeah, she kind of looks you up and down. There's a deep sigh, and she kind of hold on. She goes into her a small bag on her side and pulls out a metal bracelet, kind of a thicker metal bracelet that has a cat's paw symbol on it.
Slap it on.
And it's got some symbols and kind of carved around the cat's paw. This will kind of indicate that you are with Lady Persephone, and that you were given the authority by me and by her to investigate into these matters.
Are you and who?
Persephone.
Who's that?
That's the bride to be. Wow. I hope your friends are a little better at the whole. I love your candor and your investigating the mystery, but do remember we need the wedding to go off without a hitch. So knowing who's getting married is really, it's important.
Yeah,
It's
but I
up
know
there.
who got murdered. I know who got murdered. Innocent men. They could have gotten married one day. To me. Are you okay knowing that my future husband is dead in the streets?
No, but we paid you for a job, and someone paid you for a job, and that's to make sure this goes off just okay. So
I'm gonna get to the bottom.
Yes,
because
I'm hoping.
if I solve this, if I blow the whole lid off of this thing, then maybe it'll go off without a hitch. Because clearly these people are trying to stop it. They wanted to kill the
I certainly hope
bachelors.
so.
All the
Certainly hope so.
bachelors in town are dead. Every single one of them. Woefully bachelorless.
You see Persephone is kind of she's tapping her foot, and she's kind of looking for. She knows where Bellana is, but she means calling for her. It's time. We're running out of time. And then Bellana looks to you and says, "We do have some place to be. Is there anything else?"
No. I think this will get me by. This will get me by.
She kind of nods to you, and
Oh, wait. We should probably maybe delay this kid's grandfather's death sentence, or put it under investigation or something. Probably don't just want to kill him because he probably didn't do it. He just probably didn't do it. We can keep him in jail, just don't kill him, is what I'm saying. Just,
I will look into it and get back to you as soon as I can.
Okay, I'll let you know anything I find. I can't remember if I took any of that evidence with me as, physical, or if I just wrote notes down. I don't think my notes would be very legible.
I don't think. I mean, the only evidence you would have would be the book, like physical. It would be the ledger, which you could carry if you want.
Yeah, I don't think I took it with me.
Okay.
I do have the bouquet of flame-themed orchids, but I was gonna bring that with me to the guys who arrested him to see if maybe they'd know what that looks like. Okay, thank you. Have fun.
We will.
I made you a really pretty dress.
And like Persephone like looks to Bellana, and Bellana just kind of gestures for her to follow. And they begin to head.
Brendan.
Yes.
We're gonna get your dad. We're gonna get your dad out of there. Your grandfather. Granddad.
Brendan looks like longingly at the two people leaving.
No, look at me. I take his cheeks and make him look at me. Look at me. We're on to this. We gotta go to the guard, okay? We gotta go to the front guard, and we're gonna go. Okay. I push him down and I run.
Okay. Let's go. So late. It's getting late. And we switch back to the burrow hole. Jack, you are beginning to arrive the same time as Bellano, who you met as you entered, and who you could either put together or you may have heard or seen about town, Lady Persephone.
Oh, I didn't know you'd be joining us too.
Bellano looks at you and says, neither did I, but here we are at this place.
Oh, I don't know much about it. What should I expect?
I've never been myself, but apparently there is a special date planned here for the bride and groom, so I am here as escort.
Oh, I was under the impression it was just for the groom.
Oh, I'm not sure. Well, I guess maybe a misunderstanding. Let's see. And she knocks 3 times on the door, and offers a coin, and is let in. And we will go to the indoor, because you have a little bit of time, but not much, Orson, before they were not that far behind.
Can we backfeed some stuff while Dave was talking to...
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
You have like this conversation did happen, so you have about like 15 minutes, give or take, maybe 20 of time from Dave's, from when you entered to this moment now.
Well, I was wondering if I could roll to see how drunk I got Lord Hodel in that amount of time.
We'll talk about
something like that.
So as you entered, like I said, there was a narrow staircase leading down. You had to very carefully step down it before revealing the full glory of the burrow hole. There are dirt floors and walls. They add to the dark and intimate ambiance exuding from every inch of this place. Only things providing illumination are the red candles on each and every table, and an obsidian chandelier adorned with the same style of candle. There are 3 circular stages elevated above the main floor, each featuring a different dancer of differing species and gender.
Oh, they should all just be naked bull rats.
Nope.
It's just joke-wise, the pun is like right there.
It would be pretty awesome.
Also, really quick, can I ask how long and tall and dangerous that staircase is?
Yeah, it's
apropos of nothing.
Is this a doozy or is it like, nah, this is fine?
No, it's a
Could
very
it kill
dangerous staircase.
a mole?
It is a dangerous staircase for sure.
Oh damn!
It is very like it goes down almost like sheer. It is that steep.
Fuck. All right.
Hold on, I need like sax music. Hold on, this is not what I'm looking for.
Yeah, we need to.
I know there's sax.
That's the only.
Might I suggest the soulful sounds of the possum tapes? One of the songs on here was actually great. I forgot which one it was, but it was pretty good. This is on Spotify.
Oh my. Yes. Yeah.
You know what isn't on Spotify? The Galurian's Rion soundtrack.
I know.
But
I looked for it.
This, for some fucking reason, is. I don't know. I can't remember. Wait, which song was it? It was really great. It was like, boil them possums.
Hold on.
5 pounds of possum. That might have been it.
5 pounds of possum.
God,
one
made
second, my
the
roll
possum.
20 just screwed up.
Mama's not dead. She's just playing possum.
What a great tracks.
Patty on the turnpike.
Why won't it let me do this?
The possum tapes.
The possum Christmas help.
It's a possum Christmas this time of year.
Oh, here we go. Oh, it was just
Almost in March.
Okay, there we go. It's good as we get. All right. Okay. And that is what you see. Poe, you see there. Yeah, as laid out, different tables, 3 different stages, dancers, and there it is moderately populated right now.
There's a VIP section?
Yes. So as you are like brought down, a squirrel kind of guides you to a section in the corner that has got like velvet ropes around it and velvet curtains that like are currently open but can be closed as well.
Oh, okay.
There's a nice table and there is a bottle of champagne on the table as well as 2 crystal glasses.
How you feeling, Hodel? You liking this?
I like the vibe here, man. I never been, but
A lot of temptation all in one spot, right?
I mean, I like drink. Yeah, drinking's great, and I mean,
let's get you. Let's ride you off into the sunset as a bachelor.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, let's do this. All right. Let's drink it up.
All right. Let's order a round of shots.
Okay.
I'm gonna give you. You're gonna have double of everything I do, but I'm a designated walk you home. So.
Roll a persuade.
All right. Let's see. I got a 10.
All right, man. Yeah, this is my last hurrah. You know what? I appreciate
yeah,
you.
last hoorah, right?
Yeah, designated walker. I dig that. All right.
Yeah, I'll drag you home if I have to, buddy. I got you.
I carry, or I mean, don't drag me. It's 2 days before my wedding. I don't want street marks on my face, but
That's okay. We'll rub them off. Just a little bit of dirt makes you look more rugged. Your mole, it's just dirt.
Yeah, I got a certain standard to adhere to as future.
All right, we'll tarnish that reputation. All right, 2 of the strongest thingies you got.
All right, 2 of the strongest thingies we got. Yeah, your bartender is that same squirrel who comes back with.
Jesus,
Gosh.
hold on, sorry.
Huh.
Anyway.
With 2 mojitos. They're not full drinks. They are just
mojitos.
Yes,
Sorry.
they're just tequila.
That was delayed.
They're just tequila with a little bit of lime juice.
That's good. I'm gonna have him drink both. I'll have a water.
All right.
I'm your designated walker. I gotta make sure it gets home.
Well,
Okay.
no, you got to take 1 with me. You got to at least the first shot. That's
Okay.
bad luck otherwise.
I'll have a. Sorry, I'm looking for. I don't got one. Yeah, I'll have 1, and a side of guacamole.
All right. You will take it. It's just 1 shot, so you're not. He's probably already buzzed because he pounds them back 1 by 1.
Dang! Look at you!
Yeah,
Just burying those. Just
Yeah.
burying.
I mean, the time is now. If not now, when? This is my
That's
my true bachelor party.
Yeah, because once you get married, it's all over. It's just over. You die.
That's
It is the end of life.
That sounds awful. I mean, no, I think
You having any second thoughts?
I mean, she's
Cut 'em off.
Persephone. She seems all right. I mean, she seems like she's. I know it's
She's
just an
all right.
arranged thing, but I think she'll let me. I think we'll give each other space, let each other do what we want. We both get money from the our families, all that stuff, political marriage. I think we'll be all right.
You think so? You think that's how it's gonna go?
I don't know. I mean, did you ever investigate into her mama like you said you were going to? You said you thought maybe her mom was trying to kill me.
Oh yeah. Yeah, she didn't. You're still here. I see you. She didn't kill you.
No, I mean,
I think you're okay.
was she
If she
trying?
was gonna do it, she wouldn't do it before a big expensive wedding, right?
I don't know. You're the one who you floated the idea. I thought maybe. I don't know, man.
This element of the whole thing. Well, maybe we'll drink and think, and we'll see if we can get to the bottom of this.
All right.
But is there any other problem? But until then, let's get a dancer over here.
Okay.
Let's really compromise.
Okay. Are you going to look for the dancers?
I'm gonna look for the closest dancing animal.
Just the closest?
The sluttiest mole in the room.
I'm trying to pick my words carefully.
Okay, I want to have you. No,
I'm sure they're all very
It's
nice.
a horse. There's a horse dancing.
A horse.
there are 3 dancers on the main on these stages. On one stage, the stage probably closest to you right now on the left is a very svelte porcupine doing an intricate quill dance with kind of a blue glittery kind of satchel around certain parts of the body. On the right stage is wearing a leopard print thong, and nothing else, is a very regular looking platypus with a name tag that says Betty.
It's
Are
weird
there
that it's a
leopards?
leopard print thong.
Yeah.
It's a
Is that a
human
beaver?
flesh skin thong.
Human print thong.
Yeah. Beaver tail song.
It's just a style. It's fine.
Wait, I'm sorry, what animal was this?
A platypus on the right.
Nice. I think we got it right. I don't think there's going to be another opportunity for a platypus. I've never seen one.
And
There was a platypus
Oh,
in the
she's
second
got
town
a
we
venom.
went to.
She's got that venom claw, right?
yeah.
That everybody now knows about. If you didn't know before, that platypuses are venomous.
And on the center stage, wearing a purple and silver silk suit top, bottom, and then a purple shimmering scarf. You recognize as a naked mole rat that you have worked with in the past.
Oh my god. Is that Chris?
Chris Simmons, the mole rat.
Did he ever have a name?
You would know his name is Jack Lewis.
Jack Lewis. Is Chris gonna show up?
No, I
Oh,
definitely
dang.
unless he's doing something unexpected. But I mean, his character has got to show up in this arc because he's been planned it. So we'll see if he ever.
I
comes
gotta
around.
go with the Thanos. Okay, so well, wait, no, but that's not a dancer, right?
No,
You say
Jack
he's
is
a dancer?
Jack is a dancer.
Jack. It's also Jack. Another Jack.
Which one? So the middle. Jack is dancing on stage. Chris's character is a dancer.
And his name's also Jack.
Yeah.
But we already have
Oh,
a
okay.
Jack.
Yeah, that's confusing. I'm gonna notice, be like, oh wow, I haven't seen that guy in ages. I'm gonna go with the platypus. All that build up, just throw it out the window. Wow, cool. So it's such a small world out here. It doesn't suit my needs right now.
Okay. The squirrel kind of retrieves the platypus, who you know is Betty. Sorry, because of the name tag.
There you go. Could I whisper into Betty's ear before she starts with us?
Yeah.
I slip a gold bar. I don't even know
Holy shit! Where'd you get a gold bar?
I don't know. What kind of money do I have much swinging here?
a gold bar would be probably 2 depletion.
I can do that.
Okay, all right. That's a lot of money. Yeah.
Yeah, let's do that. And I slide it to her and I say, "You gotta get. This is his last night as a bachelor. You gotta get all over her. You gotta use that platypus." No, you gotta. You got. Everybody wants to hear it. You heard it all in your heads.
Tune in for our uncensored version.
You gotta get him. Just be on him. Get all over him. Compromise his reputation. He wants it. He likes it filthy. He's into it. He likes to be called a baby and treated like a little baby. So change his diaper. Get all in there.
I'll smack his bottom with my tail.
I knew you were the platypus for the job. Just get up,
and,
go, just get to it. No,
Yep,
don't
she hops
That's me
on,
waving her over.
starts
Very
doing a
respectful.
little jig on the table first, and then begins making her way over towards him.
Lick him as much as possible. That's part of it. You want another gold bar? Where that came from?
Yeah, she licks him, and he's a little drunk, so yeah, he's into it. He likes the licks.
Oh, well, how compromising is this? Can I walk out and leave them alone? Walk back towards the front to
just towards you're going upstairs, or you're just going like to the front?
Going to where I would assume Persephone would be. I don't know if she's with anybody, by the way. I assume I don't know who she's with.
No,
right?
Persephone told you she was only going to come if a guard was coming with her, so you know.
Okay, so I'm aware she's probably escorting.
Yeah, actually, I think she may have even said Bellana was probably the one escorting her.
Okay, I mean, unless somebody else wants to go really quick, like between this, but that's my idea. Is that
it will be.
He's drunk. He's got somebody all over him, and I want to now focus on the other part of this party.
Yeah. We'll do the next chunk, and then we'll switch back to post. So, Jack, you are walking down the stairs with Bellana, Persephone, and Pepper, and you see Orson, like, it is a very steep. You guys are like kind of carefully holding the guardrails as you make your way down, and then you see Orson just left, but you would see Orson.
I can hear you. I'll stick around. I thought you were switching completely over to Jack. Okay.
No. When I go to Poe, will be, but for this, you see Orson at the bottom of the stairs as you're walking down, Jack.
I look up.
Oh, wow. This is
What are you doing here?
Well, you told us to come, and we.
Okay, good.
When we arrived.
All right. Well, I need you to keep an eye out and see if anybody's here to stop an excellent bachelor party from going on.
Well, it's not a bachelor party because she's here. I mean, it's just a party then, right?
Oh, is he with her?
Yeah, they're walking the stairs together.
Oh, okay. Persephone! I just noticed her. Persephone, watch your step on these stairs. Here, hold my hand. Hold my hand.
Persephone does, and Bellana looks to you, looking very concerned.
Don't look at me. I had nothing to do with this.
I didn't know you invited her too. I mean,
can I elbow check him against the wall next to the stair?
You can just check him to the ribs. You can hit him a little bit. If you want to cause damage, it would be a roll. But...
No, I don't want to damage him.
Okay.
I just want to like.
Or are you drunk? You've fallen over already?
Yeah, I'm so drunk. You're so loud. Please shut the fuck up. It's hurting my ears. Gosh. Persephone, come with me away from this.
Oh, we don't want to get a drink first?
Oh, we're gonna get a drink.
Oh, okay.
I only left the Lord Holden alone for just a moment. He was just waiting to start drinking, he's sitting there like a good boy. He's never been to this place. He wanted to treat you to something rustic. He said was the words he was saying. Something. I'm trying to think of a pun that involves a platypus without giving away that there's a platypus involved. Something. What's that?
You're gonna roll a persuade for this to see how much you believe.
To get your bill wet.
There you go. You really wanted to get your bill wet with the rustic flavor of the kingdom you will be ruling over, and I got an 11. I got a 12.
That's great. So if you eventually decide to advance moves, basic moves, you get extra bonuses for those, but you haven't done that yet. So when we take advance, this is nothing that happens yet, but I know we've talked about this before a little bit. When you guys choose advancements and you're leveling up, one of the things you can take is you can choose to advance basic moves. So normally when you get a 10 or 11, it's, you do what you're trying to do, you get a success. But if you get a 12 or plus, you'll get extra bonuses. If you choose that advancement. But that is not applicable now, just a preference for the future. She believes you with total. Oh, great. Well,
with her whole heart.
Yes.
I'll take care of you, Persephone, even if you won't. I'm there for you.
It's very kind, all right.
He's just behind the curtain over there. Being a good boy, sitting down all alone, waiting to order drinks. Didn't even get started yet. We've been sober the whole time. We're well on our faculties, and
so
anything we're doing is completely sober and conscious. And
Are you just
totally... character.
What?
Come on.
The
Come on.
group
Come
is
over
now all inside of the burrow proper. Jack, you now see the same sights I have relayed to Orson. You see your familiar mole rat friend on stage as well, dancing. You see where Orson is pointing you toward the curtain as well. Orson, as you say this, Bellana kind of pulls you aside as Pepper, Jack, and Persephone begin heading toward the curtain.
Yes. What?
What?
We don't pay you to do whatever this is.
You don't.
What am I being arrested? Do you have any? Would you like to state a crime I've committed?
Once again, your job here was to keep everyone safe. You think this is the best method?
Do you think I came up with this idea? I'm here keeping him safe, and them safe. They're in the same spot. Your job is to keep them safe. My job is to make sure they get buried.
But you couldn't you advise them to have a nice quiet evening in? Why?
I tried, but Lord Holdball's being an absolute weirdo, and I don't like it. Maybe he's traumatized. It might be post-traumatic stress from watching all his best friends get murdered or something. A job you failed to protect him at.
I was not on guard at this event. I was not on guard at this event.
Oh yeah? Well, that's suspicious, isn't it? Where were you during this? I accidentally solved this murder.
not at the bachelor party. That is not my place.
Oh, I mean, you could show up to a bachelor party to murder people, even if you're not part of the groomsmen. It's not a requirement. Oh shit! Just look up to the side. Wow. Okay. Anyway.
I please ensure Little Torpin is okay. And
you keep the riffraff away from the important people, and I'll make sure. I don't know. I'll just make sure they have a good time. How about that?
Let's make sure they have a good time, and the wedding goes off
just
fine.
While we're saying this, can Persephone scream? Say something derogatory about platypuses.
I actually had something while we were walking.
Okay. Yeah, go ahead, Jack.
Like, oh, Persephone, that's our old friend. That's the other Jack. I'm gonna wave.
He finally waves to you, looks at you, then looks to who you're with, and kind of raises an eyebrow. And then the song ends and he does a bow as people start clapping.
Go ahead.
He shot the
character voice. What's Chris's planned character voice?
Oh, you'll find out if he ever shows up.
Good.
If he ever shows up.
Yeah.
One-on-one conversation. But okay, Jack. So you're doing that, and then you're heading to the thing.
Yeah. I was just seeing if the distraction changed anything. But, hey.
No, you note his reaction, but that's about it.
Well, I guess this is his new line of work.
You know that his job is raconteur. He is by trade a burlesque dancer.
Oh,
yeah.
Oh, I wonder
is he a naked mole rat? I forgot what you said.
He's a naked mole rat. Yeah.
I wonder if he's got a
little cliche,
Yeah,
I feel like we almost did that. He's not exactly naked. You described the clothes he was in. But he's just a mole rat.
He's naked to the core.
He's naked on the inside.
Okay, and you walk to the curtain. You pull it back, and you see Lord Turpin getting just worked over by a platypus named Betty.
Just totally worked.
There's a sea bass in the corner.
Describe the smell.
Orson, you left him unattended. He could have been.
Well, I was attending, and now I'm being accosted by their thug.
He could have been murdered. He left him alone.
Does he look like he's being murdered? Is he okay?
He's dead now.
He doesn't look like he's been murdered, but he certainly looks like he's slaying.
No. He's he's just dancing. Yeah, he's enjoying it. And then he looks to Persephone, looks to everyone. Oh, hey, what's going on? Welcome to the bachelor party, I guess. He looks for. Well, he will look for Orson when Orson's back.
Anyway, the platypus just fuck. I'm sorry, I missed some of that.
No. So, like, basically, they pulled out a curtain. They saw Lord Hodel getting worked over by the platypus. Lord Hodel was like, "Hey, welcome to the bachelor party," and then he said, "Well, this is a bit of a surprise. Where's Orson? Orson, is this something you're doing? Is this?
Can I like stomp over? Oh no! What are you doing? I'm gone for 15 seconds, and you've completely tarnished your whole empire. What an embarrassment!
Oh, well, I don't have.
I'm like looking at Persephone. Right?
Roll a. I want you to roll luck to see what happens for one part
Oh
first.
no! Oh man, I'm rolling good tonight. I got an 11.
That's very
Yeah,
good.
this time it's. Oh wait, no, this one's also a 12. I'm really bad at math. 6
You are
plus
bad at
5
math.
plus
That is a 12.
1.
Okay, so what happens is this.
Not into it. I was worried if I rolled low, she'd be like, "Oh, cool." Strengthen their marriage.
No, she looks mad, and she looks more mad than anything, and kind of rolls her eyes and begins walking out of this place.
Persephone, no, don't go.
Right, Persephone, this is, the party. Why don't you get a dance?
Roll a charm check.
Can I just broad face slap Jack across the face? He still doesn't know what I'm doing either,
No.
which is even funnier because
All
he's
I know
trying to
is-
save it.
All I know is we're supposed to make the wedding happen.
Yeah, so you're probably starting to get curious why I'm
But
actively
should-
not.
Just roll charm or persuade an NPC. Well, I guess
Persuade an NPC. Persuade an
it's the
NPC.
same thing.
It's a what? Sorry.
It's the same thing.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's a 9.
That's a 9. Okay,
Looking
so
at Jack.
with a 9, it's I don't have it written and pull it up right now, but I'm 90% sure it's they will agree, but only if you do something they want, or like, yeah, strong motive or reasonable bribe. She says, "All right, but you and I are gonna be at this table," and she throws this squirrel, like she tosses the squirrel a couple of coins, and gets a private booth 2 away from you guys with Jack.
Time to murder a friend.
And then she points to your friend Jack and says, "I'll have that one." And then we will cut to Poe.
Yes.
Pose.
All right, now I'll be right back.
Po- I guess I'm running to the front gate where the what's it called? Those 2 guards are.
Yeah. Okay, you're in the front gate and you see 2 guards. They are covered in a variety of bandages and slings. One has a little bit of blood seeping through. Oh hey, what's going on?
I have the bracelet. I'm just running it.
They had drawn like a sword, but then they put it away.
They raised the saw ballistas.
Yes, they for sure do, because they think they still have one. They raised the saw, the saw.
They have one.
Yeah, they have one. They wanted 2. but
One between the 2 of them.
Yeah, they each based on their agreement, one is holding the front, and one is holding the back.
I have a question!
Oh, he's just there. All right, calm down. Just walk, bud.
Okay. Hello, friends. I look to see if Brandon's around, but he hasn't caught up yet.
Yeah, Brandon's like panting, trying to catch up with you.
I'm investigating the bachelor party murders that I heard that you 2 had arrested a toad at.
Yeah, well, it's simple stuff. We saw him there. Well, we caught him right outside. A little bit later, and Lord Hodel said there was a toad, and he was there. He was there delivering flowers, and we found him. So yeah, that was simple and shut case.
You said Lord Hodel said it was a toad?
Well, he was the only surviving member.
Yeah, but he said a toad did it, or did he? Because he probably saw who did it, right?
Yeah, he said it. He said a toad did it.
A toad did it.
Yeah.
So you just arrested the first toad you found?
Well, no, it wasn't just the first. I mean, it was.
I
He was.
was just saying it's indicative of the police situation in this. I don't know. I mean, I don't know how to tell you how to do your jobs, but you did it wrong. I'm just saying. Okay. So, yeah, I understand. I just look to see how Brandon is. He's still wheezing in the same spot. So I did a little bit of detective work. See, I'm working with Belania, Baloney, and she told me to investigate the case to make sure the wedding goes off with a hitch, and one of those hitches is to make sure no one gets murdered again, because I guess it was a bad hitch the first time around. Now we're on a second hitch, an opposite. One hitch reacts in another hitch. Anyway,
Hitch to the sequel. I get it. Yeah.
Yeah. He gets it. I say to the other one. First of all, I wanted you to identify the flowers that were left at the scene of the crime. Like this. And I pull out the flame orchid bouquet.
No, they were roses. They were straight up.
Good. Just throw that away. Okay, so they were roses for sure. But the kicker is, did you investigate who was paying for the delivery of roses?
Why? No. Why? No, we didn't. Well, I mean, no.
See, now there is where you fucked up. I start to walk around with my hands behind my back like Sherlock Holmes. I went to the smelly rose. What the hell was it
Dirty
called?
Dozen.
The Dirty Dozen. I went to the Dirty Dozen myself, and I investigated their book thing. The
Ledger.
I'll get there. Hang on. Their ledger. And when I investigated the ledger, I saw that there was an order placed at exactly. Well, it wasn't placed, but it was said to be delivered at 10 p.m. to the bachelor party. And the method of payment wasn't the same type of payment, currency. It wasn't whatever. It wasn't schmuckies or whatever you guys use in town. It was silver ingots, nondescript. Specifically in there, in my notes, it says nondescript. So there's no, like, drawings of lizards or anything. So I guess that makes it not the, but it definitely came off like a political it seemed like it was a political assassination, and they were framing Elmer to be the fall guy.
Oh, well, see, that's a big mix-up. We're guards. We just deal with in-town crimes. We don't do out-of-town crimes.
It's still an in-town crime.
But as soon as it's
the
like
perpetrators are from out of town.
Yeah, but if they're from out of town, that's probably out of our jurisdiction, I think, right? Yeah, it's out of ours. We're just you can't do anything about it.
Dying. you just let them. Okay, so here's the thing: when Lord Horrible told you to get a toad, and you arrested Elmer, the good, innocent old man who has a young squirrel, Brandon.
Brandon's like crawling towards you.
Brandon, get up. You're embarrassing me. When you arrested him, did you ever check with Lord Hodel to make sure it was the same toad?
Well, Lord Hodel was busy. It's his wedding week, so, you know.
Fucking amateurs! Okay, so if I showed Lord Hodel the toad that was arrested and he says, no, that's not the right toad, will you let that toad go, and then we go out and arrest the real one?
Well, yeah, I mean, yes, but here's the slight problem with that, is that there's a wedding in 2 days, and if people are like, oh, so a bunch of people got murdered and we don't know who murdered them, but, like, people are gonna be afraid. That's bad for
We're
business.
gonna know who murdered them.
So
I'm gonna
if we
find
could,
out. I'm gonna get to the bottom of this.
we could figure out who murdered him first, and then do the old switcheroo. I think that would look better for us and everyone.
That sounds awful. There's a man in jail. You can at least take him out of the stocks. You're gonna hold him in a secret in location or something. Don't just fucking leave him in the stocks for 2 more days. You fucking this place sucks.
All right.
So you don't look bad. Fuck.
All right, we'll put him in like the nicer sale. We'll get him like a pillow or something. Get him out of
Yeah.
stocks.
1 pillow will do it. That's good. No bed still. just a better situation. But yeah, he is not 100% definitively guilty. So he shouldn't be. We should hold his execution or whatever until we get to the bottom of it.
I mean, I'm not. We're not in charge of executions, but I'll do what I can. I'll put it up the old the tree, the communications tree.
How do I get Lord Hodel to see this toad? Is photography a thing in this universe?
We haven't established it, so I don't know.
Okay, well, maybe I could somehow bring Lord Hodel down to the stockades to see.
He's gonna be awful busy. You can try though.
I'm pretty sure I could. I'm pretty sure he's just at some bar somewhere knee deep in platypus. I'm sure I could get to him. I've never met the man.
All right. Well, cool. Well, that sounds great. So, you do your thing, and we'll still keep guarding the front gate. And yeah, you catch the murderer, and we'll do the old switcheroo.
Sounds good. Do you have any suspicions? Have you seen any other suspicious characters amongst town? Like any other toads that maybe ring a bell?
There's no toads off the top of my head. I haven't really been keeping an eye out, though. We got our one guy, and we kind of laser focused in.
What about the one that owns that roller coaster on the outside of town? I hear it's a wild ride.
So none that I can think of. I'll keep an eye open, I guess. But I mean, there's plenty of strangers in town. It's the wedding. A ton of people came in from out of town.
Yeah, okay. Well, if you see any toads, just take note of them, I guess. If they're from out of town, like if there's people you know and you see them all the time, then obviously it's fine. But if you see any out of town toads, let me know where they're sleeping.
Okay. We'll do our best.
Okay, I take one of my teeth out. Hold on to this while I'm gone.
Can I use it to call you or something, or?
I put my rope or my cape around me and I back away. I trip over Brandon.
He coughs up just a little blood.
We scurry away.
And where are you headed?
We're like running in the middle of the street, then I just stop. Brandon hits me in the back and we fall over again. Well, wait. Okay, wait. There's the math and stuff that goes across my set. I remember Orson saying something along the lines of, I'm going hold on, I'll get there.
More ashes.
Asses! There it is! So I'll go... I'll go there.
Are they gonna let me in?
How old are you? Like 25?
8?
Jesus Christ. That's where we end. Me for a moment. We cut back to somebody else.
Okay. We are back in the burrow hole. Let's go with Orson first. Orson, you have seen Jack. Jack is now in a separate booth with Persephone. Bellana is trying to survey the situation in the middle. Lord Hodel, I mean, someone paid for his time with this platypus. So he looks a little concerned, but he's not. The platypus is still on top and he's not moving.
He's not moving.
No. Well, I mean, not like he's dead. He's just kind of like
Oh, damn. I look angrier. I'm like crushing peanut in my hand. What do I do? What do I do now? I'm running out of money too. I spent all my money on damn platypus. Let's see.
That's why she's still there, though.
What's her name again? Betty?
Betty.
Betty. Come here. Lean in. I need you to escalate the situation. I believe I paid you a gold bar. Okay?
Escalate how? What are you looking for? I did the tail slap dance.
I need you to bring him onto the main stage where everybody in every VIP... every VIP...
I gave him the wet bill. I
need you to do that. I need you to tie him to a chair, drag him up onto the stage, and just lay waste to him.
Yeah. All right. We can for sure do that. Okay.
I want him to be as loud as possible. Let's also get him another drink real quick. Hold on, you want another drinky drink?
Woo!
Drinky poo? Yeah, that's my man. Bacheloring it up.
Yeah, he seems like he maybe had one when you were gone too. He's fairly drunk. Not wasted, but he's fairly drunk.
I lean into is the squirrel nearby? Or can I whistle for the squirrel?
Yeah.
The bartender?
Mm-hmm.
Just squeegee all the crap that fell out of the cups as you were making other drinks into a cup and give it to my man Hodel here. He likes that. He loves the dirty shit.
I don't really fuck him up, but yeah, let's do it.
It's mostly a hairball. We call it a hairball.
Yeah, okay. He makes a hairball and gives it to him. Hodel drinks it, and he like pauses. It doesn't register, and then he woo. And his eyes go cross-eyed for just a second, and then they readjust.
Just all over the place. All right, Betty, do your thing.
Okay, and Betty...
Tom, I hate to break it to you, I'm looking up facts about platypuses, and only the male ones have venomous spurs.
It's okay. It's fine.
Betty kind of claps twice, and the band quiets down. The band is in the corner. There's a big grimy-looking otter who is just slanging on the saxophone, and a weasel with bongos who has hair covering part of her face. But they quiet down. And Betty kind of steps back up on the main stage and says, now everyone, we have a bachelor here, everyone might know as Lord Hodel Turpin, and he is here to celebrate the last remaining vestiges of bachelorhood. So he is here. We're gonna give him a night to remember, and everyone begins clapping. Some other dancers begin kind of approaching the stage. People begin carrying Hodel to a chair. They kind of rope him into it.
As they're preparing him, can I walk over to the other VIP booth and kind of like whip open the curtain and just casually stand there for a chat or whatever, like not knowing that they have a full view, like just in case they could they see it before?
I don't think they closed it. We'll get to it in a second.
Okay, so they didn't curtain.
Yeah,
they didn't.
Jack and Persephone are currently just. I think they start with a bottle of champagne. It's nice. That's on the table. Just the two of them are drinking right now. Jack, did you call over your friend, or did you get the squirrel to do it, or did you do anything?
Well, Persephone was the one who requested him, right?
She did, but kind of ambiguously. She didn't like say. She just said, "I want that one." She didn't say.
I'll ask the squirrel to get it.
Okay. Yeah, the squirrel is doing that then. So while a lot of other dancers, some from the backstage, are beginning to approach for Hodel's celebration, the squirrel has kind of gone into the back to get Jack.
Okay, so I'll go. We should probably just give him a different. Can we call him Jack?
So you guys, there's part of it, but you guys typically call him Lewis.
I like that you're not going to tell us why.
Yeah,
his name is Jack, but we call him Lewis. It's a completely different name.
Well, because his name is his first and last name is Jack Lewis.
Oh, okay. So we'll call him Lewis for the sake of, because I was getting super confused.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I'm going to go over by the booth, like I said. If the curtain was closed, I'll whip it open.
No,
if not,
it is open.
Stand.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. I'll stand next to Persephone. And I'll be like, yeah, how are the drinks? How's everything going? How do you feel about your betrothed?
Champagne is very good. I'm not such a fan of my betrothed making a fool out of himself days before our wedding. I would hope he would act with a little bit more decorum, but
Kind of makes you rethink the whole thing, right?
well,
Arson, our job is to make it happen.
Our job is to make people happy, right? Make them happy.
No, everyone knows we came here to make sure nothing got in the way of this.
Yeah, it's a little interesting that we were sent all the way out here to make sure something happened. Maybe it shouldn't happen if you have to send people halfway across the fucking wilderness to make sure something happens. Am I right?
Well, not when you're, failing to do your job. Is this a journalist thing? Are you trying to do a story?
What?
Is this all for a story?
What are you? This is where I drop my character. What are you talking about? Story. Cove Orson has completely forgotten himself. This isn't a book. Not everything is about the Gazette. All right, Jack.
But literally every time we go to, it's about the Gazette.
Well, not every time. All right. Sometimes you just gotta live in the real world. All right, Orson. Not everything's a storybook ending. Sometimes the bride isn't gonna just fall for you because he had a weird reflection in an elevator one time.
You know what he's talking about?
I don't know. No, I hope he's doing all right. I know him. Perhaps he's just stressed from the situation or something. No, I don't.
I just want you to be happy, Persephone.
I think once this wedding is over and me and Total live in separate rooms in whatever mansion we reside in, I think I will learn to find some form of happiness.
Oh my god. That sounds awesome. Or you could live with somebody you like being around, maybe an aristocratic author who likes to write about cool things.
roll a charm check.
Like, fuck. I got a 9, which is not that bad.
That's not that bad.
What do you say, Persephone? You think we should ditch this one mole town?
She takes she pours herself a full flute of champagne and then just immediately pounds it in one shot. And as she's doing that, the naked mole rat Lewis approaches from behind. And she says, "You know what? I think you two should have a dance-off."
Me and Lewis, or me and Holt?
As you say, me and Lewis.
As I mentioned, Hodel, the platypus is winding up. Have you ever seen one of those James Bond, or I think it's Mission Impossible, where they're swinging like a weighted thing on a rope into his nuts from underneath the chair? They're just straight up torturing him, and he's being waterboarded as they do the chair backward.
It's not that extreme. They probably do. It's not. It is not.
I paid a lot of money for it.
They're milking him.
They are working him over though. There is. Yeah, you see there. There's a gopher that has his entire hand in her mouth.
Oh my god. Wait, what? Is that just, that's besides everything? That's in the corner. There's a gopher just going like. Oh.
No, with Hodel.
Meanwhile, Seabass
watches. Okay. Yeah, there's a sea bass.
Yeah, there's a sea bass in the corner smoking.
There's no sea bass anywhere else in this entire story or world, but there is one in this one bar watching.
Yeah, it might be a costume, you aren't sure, but because they've never there's no recorded existence of.
It's like that scene in The Shining. It's like that scene in The Shining where the guy's in the dog costume. It's like a skunk and a sea bass.
It's wild, man. Okay, who am I dancing on?
Yeah, so as you did say, is it me or is it Hortle or Lewis? As you say, Lewis, the naked mole rat's hand grabs your shoulder and says, "Oh, it is a pleasure to meet you, my friend. My name is Jacques Leroux."
I know your name.
Shut up,
asshole. I remember all that time we spent together, all the love we shared in Barbados or whatever part of the woods.
In Wood Barbados.
In Woodland Barbados. You said you loved me back then, but I didn't believe it.
I'm
just sitting there with my glass.
I think you only love yourself, Lewis.
Jacques Leroux. He looks around nervously.
Oh, okay. You're lying again. I'm exposing. Typical Lewis shit.
The lady wants a dance off, so I think we should provide.
Oh. Yeah, again. Every time we meet. All right. We go up on stage and dance. I don't fisticuff.
Okay. Roll whatever stat you think to be best for dancing, and then describe how you are using that set to dance.
Finesse sounds.
I would agree
like
with
the
finesse.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, that sounds like the perfect, and I don't need to explain it.
No.
I got a full hit here. This is the first time I've ever seen it say that. It just gets a 12. It's a finesse, and it literally says full hit.
That somehow makes it a double crit.
Yeah.
I'm not doing
That's very
anything.
good.
I've been rolling really well tonight, though, but
yeah,
you can see it. You can see the data. This world wants me to ruin this relationship. So describe how good I am at dancing, because I want it to come from a professional.
Yeah, I will. I have to see one thing real quick on the other.
Because if I describe it, you will not hear the best actual dance. You'll hear.
Meanwhile, outside of the club, Poe found a very large jacket, and he has Brandon on his shoulders. He decided, okay, now Brandon, you gotta make sure that when we get up there, he's gonna ask you for a card. See, just hand him any card you have on you. Any card at all will do.
Okay.
You don't even know the password.
Yeah, the password. And then I don't know, just knock on the door 3 times. Just in case if they don't just open it when you walk up, just knock on the door 3 times.
Like a normal person would.
Okay.
Yeah, like any old Joe would do it.
He knocks on the door 3 times and
Tell me you're 21. You can hear me down here.
21.
I'm
That's
21.
super old for a squirrel.
I'm 21 and he hands an
4.
Ocean Steve's rewards card to the guy.
I do have 2 of them.
It's his though. It's
Oh.
Brandon's.
Ty, I also want you to just slyly add, it doesn't need to be a focus or in any action, just in the background of a shot, astute audience members would notice Minister Glora in the background. Oh, that shady minister.
Oh.
He's into some shit. Yeah, that's it. There's no story or anything.
Okay,
Just
He's getting cucked by a sea bass.
Skunk in a sea bass costume.
Yeah, he's in the sea bass costume. It doesn't add anything to the story. It's just
Poe and Brandon. Tell them you're 21. I'm 21. Tell them you just look young. I look young. And the guy at the corner just.
Do you have money? We need it. I need some sort of money to get in.
Money.
Do you got any money, Brandon?
He cries and gives over his allowance.
It's just like
It's a good boy, Brandon. It's a good boy.
he gives over his college fund.
Okay. As described earlier, anyone would have to duck to get in, so you knock Brandon off as you walk in.
Like,
he's out cold or falls down the stairs.
Keep walking down the stairs.
No, he is out cold, and the guy picks him up and like wraps him up in the coat and like puts him on the doorstep.
And I just keep going down the stairs.
All that for nothing.
Orson, you dance your feathers. The way you use your feathers, it is mesmerizing. It is.
I learned a few things since the last time we met, Lewis.
You can never pass Jacques Leroux. Is the art of he's dabbing? Holy shit! Where did you learn such moves?
Fortnite.
It's the feather. Yeah, at first it becomes intricate, and then it devolves into just a lot of dabs, a lot of feather dabs. But the fancy coat you bought in tandem with your natural plumage is what wins over this dance battle.
It's definitely like a CG model that has just like motion capture data of a dance put on it, and it looks really bad. But
Straight
everyone
up
just
the
says it looks good.
flossing. You can't really
It's
see
like
it on camera.
He's widowy hitting the Gwitty right now.
I hit the Gwitty so fucking hard. I don't know what that is. But I'm doing it. I'm sweating or whatever owls do when they get tired.
Wait, I'm gonna check that's correct. Give me 1 second.
You know what burrowing owls and moles have in common? Both like dancing underground.
You dance beautifully, and if you look unfortunately, if you look at the score in Roll20, I rolled a 13 with
Motherfucker.
with Jack Lewis and Jacques Leroux. The way he subtly, slowly takes off his suit and exposes the naked mole rat flesh beneath is both it's tantalizing.
He doesn't.
That's all
dance.
he does.
Yeah.
he just shows everyone his penis again.
Jack's in there with the champagne just.
It is people are throwing like roses on stage. There are claps, but for you too, like you get 1 depletion back, Orson. People actually are tipping how well you danced.
It's it's on par. That performance was on par with the Final Fantasy VII remake of the what's it called when they do the cross-dressing scene or whatever.
Yeah. And as it's quiet after we're both done dancing, the rope. Just hear the impact and a yelp.
You hear the chair fall over and break, and he's laying down, and the people are beginning. Some of the dancers are beginning to jump on, dance on top of him.
Oh yes, yeah, beat him to death.
And then you hear in the silence, you hear the gentle of the sea bats
clapping. He is clapping. In the R-rated version, though, remove the part where it says he's clapping.
So after the dance, the audience is very impressed. You get a depletion back as you are tipped well, and so is Jacques Leroux. And Jacques doesn't go back to your table. He gives you he gives you an eye roll and then looks at Jack and gives Jack a nod, and he begins walking away. But
you give me an eye roll?
Yeah, he gave you an eye roll.
And it just like it's a rock nearby.
You're a kill nearby.
No,
there's not a rock nearby.
I say nothing but typical Lewis.
But lady,
Hi, good to see you again.
I'm glad we met once. In this,
Persephone walks up to the stage, and she tips Jacques Leroux a good amount of money, but then gives you a little bit too, and smiles, says, let's go talk, Orson.
Oh.
Because a 9 was, it wasn't
the stairs.
Yeah, the 9. Well, no, she's not leaving, but she will talk to you in the VIP section.
Jack, fuck off.
I just stare at him and take the whole bucket of the rest of the champagne.
You do, and then you see Poe walking downstairs.
Well, if the stars having a... Oh, hey, Lewis.
He looks a little confused, and then looks like everyone is. It's a pleasure to meet you. My name is Jacques Leroux, and he gives you a wink.
Ah, yes. We're using our fake names. I'm Delphus Linnaeus.
Pleasure, Mr. Linnaeus. Perhaps we can discuss things over at drinks later.
Did we all have sex with Lewis in the past, like prior to that? We've all had an affair. Some kind of night with
Why would we need to do that? Why would I need to do that? Why would we need to do that?
There's no need for anything, my friend. I just, perhaps if you were want to enjoy this establishment.
After the shit you pulled last time we saw you.
You don't know what I do
you just
like.
thought I forgot about it because I waved at you. No, I remember like
me really likes the idea of us setting up the naked mole rat as a Thanos-like thing, just so he beats me in this dance contest, and then fucks off entirely. That's all it was about. Just setting up that this dance contest would go poorly. Oh my god.
Hey, Paul.
What?
What's on your head?
It's a coat. Don't worry about it.
What's under the coat?
It's not. It's not. Wait, doesn't the coat get wrapped up and thrown
Yeah,
out?
the coat got wrapped. So it's just really messy hair.
Yeah.
Is what you got.
It looks like a boy.
Oh wait, Brandon's not
Oh!
with him?
No, Brandon got knocked off as they entered,
Oh.
and the bouncer took him outside.
Yeah.
Oh.
I'm lone wolf in this one. With you guys. Where's Lord Hodel?
He...
On stage, the skunk wearing a Seabass outfit spits on him.
Completely
He's over
embarrassed.
there.
This is what I paid for. I got even more money to pay him down.
He's over there. Orson is clearly trying to break this marriage up. And now he's walked away with
For a story, or like,
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Everybody's obsessed with
did he do anything with the dress I made him?
I think Persephone's wearing it.
Oh, did you give it to her at some
Oh,
point?
right, you did
Yeah,
get.
she
you
should
did
be
give it-
wearing it.
Yeah, she is wearing it. Yeah, you did give it to her. I said it was blue and white earlier. Sorry, it's a red rose dress. I forgot you gave it to her earlier. That was my bad.
Oh, yeah.
Oh wow, you made that?
Yeah,
It was very good.
whatever. Is that the only way to talk to Lord Hodel?
But actually, the only way to talk to him, you have to dance on him.
There's a significant amount of blood on this stage.
Yeah, okay. I'm gonna walk over to the stage, jump up on the stage, and straddle Lord Hodel.
Hey, man. Hey,
How's it going, buddy?
it's wild. This is a wild bachelor party.
Yeah, get him in there. I heard your bachelor party all died. Not this one.
Yeah, I was hoping to get away from it, but it just keeps getting back. Yeah.
Damn, well, I have a question for you. First of all, open your mouth.
Thank you.
I need you to confirm who they arrested a toad, and it might be the wrong toad. So, lower your pants.
All right. Oh my god. Oh lord.
You had a bug on your leg.
Thank you. I thought it was about to
my
bite me.
pinky finger. I didn't do anything weird with it. But I need you to confirm that the toad that they arrested is the one that killed all of your friends. I know you probably don't want to think about it, right?
Yeah, I don't. I
But-
don't want to think about it. Roll a persuade check.
Repeatedly in the nuts.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Yeah. All right. Well, I'm busy. I think I'm at least out for tonight, if not maybe part of tomorrow.
Yeah.
But like when I recover, like hours before the wedding, I bet I can do that.
Yeah, sounds good. Now, could you maybe, could you like just, hang on a sec, open your mouth again?
Ah.
Okay. Ooh, he's a greasy boy. I need you to, could you describe the toad that killed your friends? Are you sure it was a toad?
Yeah. I was drunk that night, but I'm positive it was a toad. Yeah.
Yeah, okay, lick my foot.
Okay. I can't lick it as good as the toad, but I can lick it. Yeah. Here we go.
Oh, that feels nice. Okay, so if does toad have any describable features? Like a scar or a weird coloration?
Yeah, it was mainly, she was brown and white toad.
Like this? And I show him my butthole.
Oh, no, that's a good. You got me there. Fuck, is this a bit? Are you dancing? Was this a fucking bit, man?
I'm
Did also put you up to this?
Yeah, this is part of the show.
Why does it have two googly eyes? Why did that look so accurate that I could tell?
I said it was brown and white. It's brown and white.
Brown and white is
Why
Elmer
isn't
brown
Dave
and white?
had to roll anything? I had to roll.
Because I'm doing such a
You
good
did not.
job.
You just let him produce a persuade. What would have been a persuade check, and his asshole looking like the right victim. I'm starting to think there's maybe a little bit of favor.
You're rolling 10 on persuade. This is still riding.
This is
still riding it out.
Is the description of the coloration the same as Elmer? Is Elmer
No,
like
Elmer's,
a green toad?
Elmer's a little bit more green. Elmer's got some more green tones to him. It's not like it. This description would not be. It's not enough to say this is like. It's different. It's different enough for you to take note, but like. Not enough
Different
to where
enough
it's
for
conclusive
doubt.
evidence. It's not. Yeah, it's enough for doubt, but not for conclusive evidence. I would say.
Enough.
Elmore is more green and brown, so like someone could describe him as a brown toad, but like might not. Where this guy said brown and white mainly. But he was also drunk, so.
And Killer is more brownish white. Okay. So, did he say anything as he was killing everybody, or is there some sort of identifying feature you might want to tell us? Like he yelled like, "For the lizard cult," or "Down with the patriarchy," or I don't know.
He didn't yell. He had a wicked looking knife. It was curved.
Curved
which way
knife.
Yeah, curved nice. It went all squiggly, and I think he had a couple of them. I know he was throwing some. He was using others. He was slashing others. He was
God,
fast, man.
this guy sounds fucking crazy. Throwing knives. Did he? Was he wearing anything?
Oh, he was wearing some light like leather armor. Enough to move around in quick, I think.
And did you see? Do you know the guy who runs the Dirty Dozen?
No, man. No.
No?
I don't. No.
Okay, so yeah. Okay, but if I showed you a toad, you could probably be like, that's the guy, because it's burned into your memory so hard because you watched all of your friends die.
I hope so. Yeah, I mean, I was drunk then, and I'm drunk now, so that's a lot. But I'll try, man. Yeah, I think.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, we'll do this tomorrow. Yeah. Come here. I'm gonna kiss him.
Roll a charm check.
It's just part of the show. Did I do it? No. Hang on. 2, 4, 6.
you kiss him. Actually, you kiss him. He closes his eyes and then he spits out a couple flies.
Oh, God.
That's not a fail.
From your mouth, they were sticking.
Oh God!
Yeah, it's kind of like when two lovers smoke cigarettes and blow it into each other's mouth, but flies.
No.
he spits the flies out.
This is either the best episode or this is the episode everyone stops watching.
We just censor this entire scene.
Yeah, they went to a bachelor party. They came back. Everything was different.
Everything was different.
They all
And
hate
worse.
each
Everything
other.
was different and worse.
Jack is dead.
Okay,
we need
I'm
viewers.
trying to think about.
Have people stop watching us.
I'm trying to think of any more questions.
Let's get the viewers.
It's okay. It's all right, man. I gotta get this. I gotta. Can I get a shot? I need to get the taste of fly out of my mouth. And Betty goes, yeah. And, she pours a bottle of
Venom.
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 Oh, platypus
I was gonna
venom.
say Molschlager.
Molschlager. I just kind
Yes.
of dismount and just kind of waddle over to Orson and
Now
Jack
we're just
again.
throwing the word mole into things that didn't have it before. I like it because we ran out.
Yeah.
I used guacamole
There are 3 words
twice.
with the word mole in them.
Oh no, there's not. I have a whole list.
But we've been here a couple episodes now, and the well's running dry.
Allow me. Holy moly, guacamole, molecule, Beyonce moles, which by the way has to show up.
You read it,
Despicable, molasses, I've used a few times. Marshmallows, molars.
You forget about the beer, Molson.
Moles. Yep,
Molson.
there you go.
So I'm gonna solve a murder. I don't know what you guys are gonna do. Orson, what are you doing?
I'm gonna usurp a kingdom. Go ahead and
Is it
solve
for a
your
bit?
murder.
Is this a bit, or is this for a story, or what is
Gonna
it?
have him hanged and you hanged.
Is he drunk?
Upside down, because you like to sleep that way. I like to make you comfortable.
Jack, is he drunk?
I'm not with you guys, by the way. I'm with Persephone.
Oh.
Yeah, no,
I look over to what I was talking to, and it's nothing. Oh.
It's the sea bass. And then just off screen.
I'm sorry. He just like
Clapping.
he looked exactly like, Jack, what's going on? What's going on with you?
Oh, over here. I'm over here.
My eyes
I've
are
been
over
talking
here.
to like 2 wooden sculptures on the bar. What the fuck am I doing? Okay, Jack. Jack.
Yeah.
What are you? What's going on? I gotta catch up with everybody's ongoings.
Well, Orson's, I think he's trying to kill the prince and become new prince.
This is for a bit.
I think.
You
I don't know.
taking
You know how
piss?
he gets about the Gazette.
Yeah.
And,
That's probably it.
I mean, I've got a shop, or co-own a shop now.
Oh.
What are you doing?
I'm solving a fucking murder, mate. Me and my best man, Brandon. He's.
Ooh.
Ah, shit. He's around. I'll find him. But we gotta get his granddad out of jail.
Oh, but
We're
the
solving
guy
a
killed
political
everybody?
assassination
I think Orson's doing the political assassination now.
of his career, but I'm Jewish. So I'm gonna go.
I think one of us needs to make sure, the Lord is okay.
All right, have fun. And then I just start to walk out. I walk up
The skunk full on uses her scent gland. Takes up the entire bar. Dave, please. Reverberating
reverberating farts.
And it's just quiet. All the music stops for a hot minute. They're just like, oh god.
Okay, Poe, you leave. Orson, you are left with Persephone.
Where are we?
You're back in the VIP booth.
I
Maybe.
closed the curtain.
Okay.
We don't need to see that embarrassment. Oh, you start, please. You called me in here.
Well, no, you said you wanted to, you were perhaps, saying I could be happier with a young writer, and I am not opposed to having some sort of consort during my marriage.
Define. Enhance. Define.
Someone to I think would be more befitting of my personality and interests and attraction level.
So, like, oh, you're into birds. I feather my reverse feather my plumage.
I think you have a certain level of ambition and intelligence my future betrothed is lacking. That
Ma'am,
intrigues me.
I'm aware that felines have a certain affinity towards birds. An ultimate attraction, as you will. I'm suddenly, what's his name from Glass Onion? I think every time what's funny is characteristically, every time I've talked to her, I've tried to do a southern accent for no reason. So, like, it's happening anyway. Oh my god. I think this might be an arrangement I could accept.
Okay, so what I'm proposing is after the marriage, when we are assigned whatever kingdom we, or land parcel and mansion you will either live, I could be close by, or perhaps a guest house, and we have separate rooms. Perhaps move you in later, depending how things work and how the our this continues. And if
We call it a man nest in the bird kingdom. Yes, I could see, and I could be your official autobiographer if the press gets snooping around.
That is a very good cover. Yes, my personal,
We know that the press is traditionally run by bloodhounds, so they snoop around.
I think yes, personal.
And Persephone, I think you and I should make this marriage go off without a hitch. Wow, we got there. We came off. It was the thing, but it had many layers, but we did it. I say cheers to that.
Cheers. And you cheers. She drinks another whole flute of champagne, and she kisses you.
I'm gonna use my might check. Oh man, yeah, I go for it. I get a 9.
Nice.
Give her a nice, powerful smooch.
You got good lips.
With my beak against her kitten face. I don't know how it looks. I don't really want to even picture it.
I would say the curtain is not. Actually, roll luck. Roll luck.
To be clear, I said I shut it. Yes,
it's very true. It is close.
Okay. Yes.
Very true.
Okay. So I want to say fuck off.
All right. I'll just say I have to roll the 10 plus if I walked by to kind of see.
No, you can even open it now if you want. We're done. We've made a contract. We're good.
I mean, I got an 8.
An 8 to have a glimpse of what's going on, or what are you trying to achieve with the roll?
I guess I was going up to see what they were doing. So see if I caught what they.
I think maybe you didn't see that with an 8. You probably didn't see it because you probably opened to see them very, very close together.
What's going on here?
Without even before you even said it, I was like, Jack, just in time. I think it's time we cleaned up Lord Holdrel and brought him home. What do you think?
Yeah.
And I think he'll make it all the way up the stairs.
Yeah, I'd hope so.
Yeah, I mean those stairs are man, they are a killer. Maybe a marriage ender. So we got to make sure that this wedding goes off without a hitch.
That's literally what I've been trying to do.
I wink at Persephone, but Jack can definitely see it.
That's literally all I've been trying to do.
Yeah. Well, let's get these two love cat and mole back home.
No, the lovebirds over there.
You point at the sea bass. Sea bass and a parrot. Nah, that's a different thing.
Just macking it on stage as a seabird.
And
he's stuck in a seabird costume.
Audience, picture this. They're just going at it. Their tongues are obnoxiously long. All right, Betty, clean him up. Get a towel. Let's bring him home.
They clean up. Lord
I killed him.
He's dead. Oh shit.
Yeah, he is for sure passed out.
That's good. Good. I told him I'd drag him home, and I will drag him home. Nothing mightier than a dragon.
Okay. Poe, it is now, after all this, it is now late. It is around midnight. If you guys keep going through the night doing things, it will start causing exhaustion. Poe, what are you doing before we finish this night off?
I see Brandon in a heap outside of the bar.
No, he's not. No. The bouncer was nice. He swaddled him in the coat and put him.
Yeah. He's in a swaddle, laying in a puddle near the front of the. I go, oh, Brandon. I pick him up and I take him back to the shop, and I can't get in, so I throw him through the window. But it's playing nice, chill music as I do this, as if I'm trying to be a fatherly figure. And then I chuck him through the window, and I'm like, There we go. Sleep, little baby.
Yeah, you don't hear any.
Oh, the door was open. I forgot to lock it on the way out.
Via concussion or sleep, you don't hear anything from Brendan afterward.
We never see him again.
Yeah, we forget he exists.
Okay, and you
go to sleep for the night. I'm gonna go back to the motel.
you're not in the motel. You're sleeping with Jack. Jack, you guys are in the suites.
Yeah.
Remember?
Oh, that's right. I'm gonna go back to the suite.
Where they think you're my assistant.
Yes.
And
Okay, yeah,
I'm enacting prima nocta. Just kidding. Jesus Christ.
Poe and Jack, you guys go back to your respective your place, and then Orson, where do you sleep for the night? Or do you have any other
I
plans?
sleep the best sleep I've ever had in the same room as Lord Hodel. Maybe even next to him, just knowing what's gonna happen.
All right, and you all sleep.
Hodel. He throws up just a little bit, and I can feel that it's cold.
And he smells
Should be
awful.
warm. Why is it cold?
He smells awful.
You smell like your shitty rule.
And we fall asleep, and we wake up the next morning with 2 days left to the wedding. This day and one more. This is the day of the execution, and that's where we'll leave off.
Shit. No, it was going to be like, oh, we'll just skip it and go straight to the wedding next time. Forgot there's a giant plot. We already did my thing. Yeah, we did my thing. I'm gonna be something. Orson's got a thing going on.
And that's
what was Jack Lewis doing before we all going to bed? Where was Jack Lewis going to bed?
Jack Lewis, you see that he couldn't find any of you guys after you all left. And he sighs and he goes back to his trailer, and there is a variety of kind of odd orbs. And there's one specifically that we saw in an earlier scene him receive from the lizard cult that he is looking at.
There's also magic in this world?
There's also 3 animals dressed as sea basses.
I would think about it more like not Lord of the Rings.
Magic.
Magic the Gathering. If you're not more like Game of Thrones, where if there is magic, it's not widely seen or known.
It's not weaponry. It's more
no. It would be it'd be or it's something like someone has the ability to light a sword on fire. Maybe, but it might be a rumor. It's like that.
He opens his flip cell phone, and he's got a bunch of calls from Lord Scowl.
So that's it for today. Everyone go around and say your name, where we can find you, and favorite moments. Let's start with Jack.
Jason, I played Jackdaw. I can be found as Takudler on social medias. My favorite moment, man, this is jam-packed episode.
This was a good one. I'm glad this happened. I think. It's hard to say whose reputation was tarnished in this episode.
I'd probably say us manipulating Chris's character into our own story.
Yes.
Yes.
Dave.
I'm Dave. I run the Mythos Mystery Society. You can find us on YouTube. I mean, we have a TikTok too, but I haven't updated it.
We have a TikTok?
Yeah, I've had a TikTok for a bit. It's got cool, best of moments in it. It's kind of cool, actually. You should check it out.
I didn't know we had that.
You'd think it's the coolest.
Yeah, maybe it's...
But, I just wanted to give, because we're doing longer episodes now that aren't as, edited as and stuff like that before, but, things have been very busy, which is why there's lulls between episodes. I'm having a baby. And there's a lot of things to do. Yeah, I just played Poe doing a weird lap dance, and now I'm telling you I'm having a baby.
Yeah. Take me seriously, please.
Please. No, but there might be lulls between episode uploads because things are fucking busy when you're making another human. So, but yeah, no. So with that out of the way, yes, you can find us on YouTube. You can find us apparently on TikTok that Tom didn't know.
Excuse me.
And I update the YouTube community page a lot. So if you're subscribed, you'll probably see like stuff I write there and stuff, just giving updates because I don't want people to think we died. So, but yeah, with all that, my favorite part was, God, I don't know, just being Poe solving this mystery is really fun. I liked the scene with what's her name? Not Baloney.
Balana.
Yeah, because that was kind of fun to just be like interviewing her and stuff like that. But yeah, the mystery is just very intriguing, and I like getting to the bottom of it. I'm gonna give it to Tom.
I'm Tom. I played Orson J. Persephone on this episode. Orson J. Lord, or I don't know
You
what.
take her first name?
As my last power move.
Real alpha dog move, taking her
Yeah,
first
no one
name.
can stop me from whatever I'm doing. I love this episode. I'm glad it went the way it did because as I was like doing all this stuff, it was just really just improv, and I didn't want to derail everything or anything like that. So I'm glad it kind of like you got back on the rails in a way that's interesting, you know. And I'm glad that Lewis had his Thanos moment all the way up to all that dedication to a dance-off that I failed, but he won.
But
So,
barely. You rolled up. You could not have rolled better. He's just has
well, apparently you can because you can roll 13.
Well, he has stats. You never any stat. You never any plus.
You personally
yeah, that's
couldn't
true. Yeah,
roll.
I actually have a 0 in finesse.
Yeah, he had a plus
so
2
I
to
did
help
it
them.
without. I did it without finesse. But yeah, no, I liked having him in there. So there you go. The end. Back to Ty.
I am Ty. My favorite moment was, I mean, the whole thing was great. I liked Brendan getting knocked off because I said the door was you had to duck to get under the door in the very first minute of the episode, and then you just walked in, and it happened. There he goes. There goes Brendan.
Yeah, actually, that was my favorite part. Was just me and Brandon in a trench coat for like no reason.
Yeah.
Yeah, like that it dissolved into nothing too.
Really?
Oh yeah, you did.
Poe could have just gone in by himself at any point.
All that effort just to get in anyway. At least you didn't
Knock
pay
like
for it, I
3
guess.
times.
Old password.
And
Yeah,
with
like
that,
their password is the normal thing you would do at the door.
with that, we are the Mythos Mystery Society, brought to you by Schmuckies. Schmuckies, knock 3 times for magic. I guess.